All right, today I am at the Hidden Acres portion of Homer Lake Forest Preserve. This is a little satellite area about a mile east southeast of the main preserve. So I think the trail here is pretty short. There might be a little cutoff loop in it, but we're going to go check it out. All right, so we're right about here. We're gonna come down, take the loop. I'll probably do the little, it's called the Paw Paw loop, and then come back this way. So it looks like the Paw Paw loop is named after the Paw Paw trees, and they're small understory trees. They usually usually stay about less than 10 inches in diameter. And this site is on a floodplain and contains some pretty large Paw Paw trees. You can't see it, but there are a bunch of little dragonflies flying around here. They have maroon flowers that are 2 inches across, and they emerge in spring. And when they're crushed, they smell similar to green peppers. Uh, Zebra swallowtail caterpillars feed on the pawpaw leaves exclusively, and this swallowtail is our only representative of the group of tropical swallowtails. Similarly, the closest relative of the pawpaw are tropical trees. The pond in the upland area was constructed in 2006 and supports a wide variety of aquatic creatures. You can see frogs, great blue herons, fish, and cattails here. Now in the spring, sometimes you can see Virginia bluebells. They carpet the floodplain area along the trail, and they bloom for about 3 weeks. Flowers turn from pink to light blue after they open, and after seed, the foliage dies back and the plants wait until the next spring before sending up new shoots. Looks like this big old maple tree just recently fell down. Looking at it, you can see that it looks like it just came uprooted. We'll see if we can see from the other side. You can see where it fell over, and you can't tell, but this recently happened because there is the smell of fresh dirt in the air. You can't really see it real well from here, but that light brown area looks to be a big sand bank that has washed out. There's a bluff up there, and it just looks like it is goes down to the river. I'm not gonna bushwhack to go see it, but if there's a trail over where we can, we'll go take a look. Well, look at this. There's a trail here. Now I'm not sure if we're still on the Paw, or if the branch there was the Paw Paw Trail, and we are still on the they call it the Virginia Bluebell Trail, but it is mowed and maintained here. So we'll go check this out. Well, you can't see it from here, but there is a house right up back there. And that whole area down there looks like it's mowed. And there's a house up there with a deck. This looks like their backyard. With some firewood cut back there in among the trees. Well, I wasn't really motivated to get out today, but I also didn't want to just sit in the room and do nothing. So since the weather finally broke a bit, it's a lot cooler than it has been for the past week. I thought I'd come out here and check this place out, and I am really glad I did. It's pretty peaceful. It's a beautiful trail. It's wide, well maintained. Definitely worth coming to check out if you're here. Well, I guess they want to make sure that their property line is well noted and not going to be removed by a simple tree falling down. So I don't know if that's just a little point of land that is owned, or if the property, the river runs through the property and it's part of this larger piece across the Salt Fork that we can see. There is no sign here, so we're going to head down to the river and take a look. Oh, there's a great blue heron just took off. Well, somebody was here recently. There's a plastic cup sitting out there that looks empty, and it was fairly windy the other day, so I imagine that would have blown away. Looking in the water down here, even some of the footsteps at the edge of the water haven't completely filled in. Looks like we've had another tree fall down recently, although this part doesn't look like it was recent. I guess this side doesn't look that recent either. Well, this just looks pretty turned up though. Wonder if something was just digging in here. Somebody was driving out here in a little wheeled vehicle. All right, this must be the cutoff of the Paw Paw Trail. So we're going to go back here. We'll go all the way to the end where it joins and then come back and finish up on this section. I really wish the camera could convey what a perfect day this is for hiking. The temperature is perfect, the humidity's perfect. It's just a wonderful day to be in the woods. All right, this is the Bluebell Trail. We had come from this direction and went off in that direction, and you can just barely see the bench through the trees there. Probably doesn't show up on the camera, but we're gonna head back and finish this trail. All right, those have been the trails here at the Hidden Acres portion of Homer Lake Forest Preserve. Thanks for joining me. See you next week.